All right. It's Brian Farrell, and I am back once again to bring you my latest video in this passive income space that we have journeyed through together. And we are going to keep journeying until we get all the passive money that we can get because it's a beautiful thing in 2021 where you can be in control of your finances. So today's video is going to be a little bit different from what we've done before. And today is pretty much going to consist of like an overview of the passive space that we've gone through for a few months now, and just kind of give you an update on where we are today, July 26, 2021, and just kind of give you an update on what's been going on, what my plans are going forward, and simply just, show you guys, some interesting things I think you want to take a look at, so you make sure that you're making some smart decisions or educated decisions on how you want to proceed with your financial future. Now, before we get started, I have to go ahead and give you the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything you do in life, online and offline, is a risk. Do your own due diligence and accept your own risk for your own actions. Seek financial advice from a professional regarding your own financial situation. And most importantly, as we say each and every time we come online, never spend money you cannot afford to lose. Okay? Okay, got it. Now, I want to show you guys what's been going on with a few of the projects I've been working with. A lot of things have changed in the last month or so, and there's been some good things, been some bad things, but it's all with a grain of salt, I don't spend more money than I can afford to lose, so I am totally confident and fine where my position is at this point. And you may be in a good mind state. You may be in a bad mind state, depending on what your decisions were and how you chose to involve your emotions with your financial decisions. You should never get emotionally involved with finances. That's just the bottom line. If you take out the emotion, strictly think of this as your financial future from a financial perspective, not an emotional perspective. Take your heart out of this and just go with your research on what you feel is right for your own situation. Then you can't go wrong. Okay, there will be ups and downs. There was going to be challenges, and that's a part of life. It's a part of finances, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right. So now that we're all big boys and girls, let's go ahead and move forward and show you what's been going on in this space. Okay. So, really quick, did you guys see in the last 24 hours what happened with Bitcoin? Oh my goodness, check this out. So as of right now, Bitcoin is at $38,000, right? Okay. So we all know that a few months back, Bitcoin was at an all-time high of like 60 grand, right? And we was bouncing around there, and then it dropped significantly, and all the coins, pretty much follow what Bitcoin does. So Bitcoin dropped around to the 30,000 range, and all the other coins, Ethereum, Binance, BNB, Cardano, Tron, all of them, they all follow suit. They all follow what Bitcoin does. But yesterday, did you guys see what happened? I want to show you this. So yesterday, we were at July 25th. We were around 4 o'clock. We were at $34,000 for Bitcoin, right? Then around, let's say, 5 o'clock, we were at 35,000, moving up a little bit. That's where we had been for the last month or so. We've been around the 35,000 mark. But then all of a sudden, about 45 minutes later, check this out. We went from 35,000 and we shot, boom, to $38,000 by 6 o'clock. Within 1 hour's time, we had shot up $3,000. Okay? This is freaking crazy. That shot up. Now, there's theories on what happened. There's opinions and there's technical analysis about what happened. I'm not going to go into all that. You can do your own research. I have my own opinions about what happened. But the price of Bitcoin going up is good for everybody, because it's going to drive the other coins up in succession as well. Okay. But then I was watching the coins today, and, it's still bouncing around the 38,000 mark, all good today, looking good, And then just a little while ago, bam, bumped up to 40 grand. So we went to 40 grand today, about 12:24 p.m. And then what happened right after we hit that 40,000 mark? We broke that 40,000 line. What happened? Boom, 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 boom. Dropped down $3,000 in an hour. Okay, We dropped down 3. We went from 40,000 at 12:30 down to 37,000 at 1:30. Oh my God! So this is a crazy, crazy world that we're in. Whenever we can, you know, have these cryptocurrencies that just go up and down, and that's what happens in life. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. What goes up must come down. It's going to go back up again when it comes to cryptocurrency, when it comes to Bitcoin, Tron, Ethereum, ADA, whatever it is you're in. It's going to go up and down. You just have to learn to understand that that's the way this works, okay? Things are going to go up, things are going to go down. All right. Anyways, I just want to share that with you because I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, I can make money off this market whether the price is going up or it's going down. That's a beautiful thing. Skill set I learned from a very talented individual. I've been following for a few years, named the Oracle. I'll get into that later. I got a video about him in my video channel. You can go find that. But this cat knows what he's talking about. Anyways, he helped me learn how to make money. The price goes up or goes down. And matter of fact, I even have a couple of pro traders that trade for me automatically. I don't have to do anything. I just sit back and let them do their expert trading, and I just reap the rewards. So it's all cool. But anyways, let's get on to these passive income streams, these smart contracts we've been getting into for the last few days. So, as you all know, I was in Tron Case, and I was doing really good with it. We got in back January, and it was phenomenal. Made all this great money, and then unfortunately, the contract went to a zero about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So there was no scam. There was no rug pull. And you can bicker and you can dispute that whatever you want. My opinion from the research I've done, there was no scam, there was no rug pull because it's a smart contract. It's audited. There is no exit scam to it. What happened essentially was the community was withdrawing more than they were putting back into the pot. That's all it was. That's the cut and dry of it. Braden, a part of the admins for one of the main Tron Case groups, went ahead and explained all that as well. Went ahead and dropped his some stats here for you guys to look over to show you that they're being transparent. This is not a rug pull. Anybody who's going to exit scam out of you is going to be ghosted. They're gone. You're not going to find them. Okay. Once they supposedly take your money, quote unquote, take your money, you're not going to find them at all. These guys are sticking around showing you what's still going on, how they're impacted just as well as we are. So it's not a scam. It's just what happened with smart contract. And unfortunately, same kind of trickle effect then went on to other smart contracts because Tron Case was the GOAT. It was the number one smart contract since January. I mean, and here it is July. For 7 months, it was the best. And I applaud them. Good job, Tron Case. But now, there is a refund system going around. So if you come into the Facebook group and you scroll on down, actually, if you come to the Facebook group and you go up here to announcements, you see this is where I'm in the announcements here now. And this is the refund that they are working out. Okay, so point 2, they're offering refunds. Okay, or they're working a system to try to get refunds back for the individuals who were at a loss. And at a loss doesn't mean that you didn't make what you thought you were going to make or you missed out on your mark or whatever the case is. They are simply working and helping the Tron Case community, is in Tron Case 1.0, to get you back to square one, make you even. Okay, you may not be in profit, but they're trying to get you back your seed money. And essentially the way that's going to work out is that you have to be able to take a screenshot of your Tron Case 1.0 form or your 1.0 dashboard and show that your total deposits exceed the amount of your total withdrawal. Okay, and that difference in between your deposits and your withdrawal, if there's a positive balance there, that's the amount that's going to go back to the same wallet that you are using for Tron Case. Okay, here's the form to fill out, and it tells you when you click on the form, it basically going to tell you fill out this form. It must be completed by July 31st. Okay, and to complete each field, information must match your Tron Case 1.0 account exactly, or help applications cannot be considered. Only use one request form per Tron Case 1.0 account. So if you have multiple wallets that were using Tron Case, and people did that, you're going to use a different form for each wallet that was on Tron Case. Okay. Your help request submission deadline is July 31st. So you're going to put in your name, you're going to put in your email address, you're going to pick what country you were in, you're going to put in your total TRX deposited, your total TRX drawn, and then your total requested. This is going to be the deposited amount minus the withdrawn amount. So don't question anything else. These are your instructions. There's no question. If your deposit amount is greater than your withdrawal amount, so if you take your deposit amount and you subtract the withdrawal amount and there's still a positive balance there, that difference is what's going to be worked on to get refunded back to you. Okay. Now, some people didn't realize what was happening with the contract, that it had gone to a zero balance on that Saturday, and they went ahead, or even a couple of days after, and they attempted to make a withdrawal. Well, the smart contract did what the smart contract's supposed to do. It went ahead and said, hey, they initiated a withdrawal request. We're going to kick them out the money that they're owed according to what they've earned. However, there was no balance in the contract to pay out that amount. So what wound up happening is the smart contract would show that a payout was made. However, that funds never hit the wallet because there was no money left in the contract balance to pay out that withdrawal request. And therefore, the withdrawal amount would have shown more than what was actually received. And if that is the case, if you were one of those people that went ahead and hit the withdrawal button, then your withdrawal amount would have changed and reflected that amount you tried to withdraw, but it wouldn't hit your wallet. And if that's you, then you need to go ahead and check this box right here. Did you make a withdrawal that wasn't paid? Yes. And you're going to include your wallet address. Okay. This is going to be the same wallet you were using to make your contributions from the smart wallet, whether it was your Klever wallet or your TronLink wallet. This is the wallet address you're going to put in right here. Okay. And it's going to be the same as when you go into the website, you see your referral link at the very bottom. Here's the beginning of your wallet address right there. This is a perfect screenshot of TronCase IO. When you go into the website, this is how they want to see it. And the screenshot must show your total deposits. It must show your total withdrawn. In this case, you see, we'll go ahead and bring up the calculator. This particular example shows that 39973 was a total deposited. Subtract 15330 for the total withdrawn. And this individual would be entitled to a 24,643 Tron refund. Okay, that in itself, this community working to get a refund back for the members is unprecedented. There is no reason for any of these people to give anybody a refund. They are not entitled to give you a refund because this is a risk. This was a contribution or an investment or deposit, however you want to put it. There is no guarantee that you're going to make a profit. Now, the smart contract is about as close as you can get to a guarantee, but there is no guarantee that you can make a profit on. That you're going to make, every single person is going to make a profit. There's just not. So the fact that they're actually working a way to try to get the refund back to folks is excellent. I love that idea. Now, they went ahead and started up Tron Case 2.0 or Tron Case Pro. If you decide you want to go in there, talk to your talk to your sponsor, see if they were in Tron Case Pro and get their link and go behind them. If you don't want to get in Tron Case Pro, that's your decision. Totally up to you. More power to you. It's your call. We're not going to hate you either way. Okay? But if you want to keep moving forward with this Tron Case format, you can go in Tron Case 2.0. Now, the way you'll get there is simply when you go to Tron Case, it's going to pretty much redirect you to the new contract, right? So this is what it looks like. So when you first go into Tron Case, it's going to just pop up right here. And you click on the Pro right here, it'll take you to the new Tron Case Pro. I'll go ahead and click on mine and let it take me over to Tron Case Pro. Now, I've already joined. I decided I was going to join Tron Case Pro. I honestly didn't go in as high as I did before, but I probably go in a little bit more a little later on. I just want to fill everything out. In any regard, you want to always in these smart contracts is check the contract. So we're going to check Tron Case Pro. Tron Case Pro came out no more than 2 weeks ago? Well, we're going to find out for sure because here's the contract. Okay, so Tron Case Pro came out July 10th. Today's July 26th, so it's been 16 days, right over 2 weeks. There's currently 22 million Tron in this contract right now. Okay, 22 million Tron. That's the community, believing in the Tron Case smart contract. And they've decided to make their own decision, their own financial decision to go in again. So, we hope it works out for everybody who's in this time around. They understand the risk, they accepted the risk, and they've moved forward, just like I did. You can decide if you want to move forward as well. It's up to you. Okay, so that's Tron Case. Now, with Tron Case Tron Case Pro, I do got to tell you that the earnings are different. Okay, so you just scroll down and you'll see that there is 13,000 people in right now, and we currently have pretty much the same layout as before. Major differences is, like I told you before, still 100 TRX to get involved. 4 million TRX is the maximum contribution you can make per contribution, and the total rewards this time is 200%. In the original Tron case, it was 300%. Now it's 200%, and your starting amount is going to be 0.5%. Okay, so you're gonna start at everybody starts at 0.5%, and each day that goes by where you don't make a withdrawal, you get a whole bonus. Your whole bonus is gonna be 0.1%. Okay, and that's gonna keep happening for 10 days. Every 24 hours you don't make a withdrawal until you max out at 1.5%. That's gonna be our max with no other bonuses. Okay, by having such a low withdrawal payout, that will give the contract more long-term stability, because that way you can pay more people longer time because you're paying a smaller amount. Any platform or any contract or any smart contract or hype or whatever you go into that says they're going to pay you more is going to be a higher risk. If they're paying you a higher amount of return daily, it's a higher risk. So you got to understand that and accept that if you want to proceed forward. Okay, cool. With that being said, let's take a look at one of the other contracts I was in, Tron Moon. Now, Tron Moon was going great. The Tron Moon is a smart contract, very similar to Tron Case. It's got a 3% daily return. Okay, I just told you about if the percentages are higher than 1%, the higher you go, the more at risk it's going to be. Okay, well, here's Tron Moon, and Tron Moon was started back in April 20th, and then right after Tron Case went kaput, Tron Moon, boom, same thing. The community drained Tron Moon. Now, Tron Moon and Tron Case are not affiliated with each other. However, they both had the same impact, that the community withdrew more than they contributed. They stopped reinvesting. They stopped compounding. They stopped actually putting money in. So they just kept taking, and not giving back. Another proof that Tron Case was not a scam, because Tron Moon, a completely separate smart contract, had this same exact downfall. Okay, now I'll be honest, Tron Case Pro has not fixed that problem. There is still not a limit to how much can be withdrawn per day, so understand that. Tron Case, and that's because Tron Case Pro or Tron Case 2.0 was being developed at the time that Tron Case 1 went kaput. And when Tron Case 1 got a zero balance and people started panicking and worrying, the developers, the master distributors of Tron Case went ahead and decided to release Tron Case 2 or Tron Case Pro early. They went ahead and released it. Now, they didn't have in place any kind of thing to stop this kind of what we call a whale action, where the big name can just pull all his money out. But that's fine, because we understand now they're paying a lower amount, and hopefully it'll run longer because there's less rewards to pay out. And the bonuses are even harder to reach as well. You can read about that on the page. So Tron Moon, when you come into Tron Moon now you see that there's nothing there. But when you first come to the Tron Moon page, you get this pop-up. Okay, and let's see if it pops in for me here. Nope, might not pop in. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the rocket is firing thrusters. Go to the new and improved Tron Moon plans. The old smart contracts will still be available for those who need withdraw when the compound plan unlocks. So, if you get on the rocket, it's going to take you over to rocket.tronmoon.space. Okay, 2 days. There's 2 days before the new Tron Moon comes out. So these guys are also trying to keep things going. Okay, let's join a Telegram group. And Telegram is where you're going to actually get your updates on what's going on with these smart contracts. So I suggest you check these out before you make any new contributions or withdrawals. Before you take that action for the day, go into the contract, see if there's a balance, go to the Telegram group, get updated, see what's going on with the Telegram group, and you'll find out what is happening so you can decide how you want to move forward. Okay, so here you'll see it says save the date. The most innovative smart contract ever is coming. We have actually, somewhere here, given your impatience, we've decided to settle on a day to announce, which will be Wednesday the 28th, 2 days from now, like I just said. We'll have fun, fantastic, and safe features that will satisfy both small and large investors. We have studied and designed an algorithm that no other ROIs ever had before until now. On 7/28, the new improved Tron Moon smart contract and all the details and refunds will be released. Okay, so Stay tuned, stay locked in to the Telegram group so you can get all your details on what's happening with Tron Moon, okay? Because the new details are happening and coming out, being released on the 28th. This will take place with a simple deposit withdrawal calculation. Referral bonuses included. Please cooperate to ensure that the process will be as safe as possible, fast as possible. Tron Moon is here to stay, and we will do this. Continue to believe in us, continue to support the community, and you'll not regret it. With your support, we can do great things in a really long time, and don't let the flame go out. Now, with that being said, there is talk, if you scroll back here, there is some talk of there being a refund process that's going out. They're working on for this. And let me see if I can find that additional updated information. I don't see it directly here, but I know. Oh, stay tuned for refund and new contract information. That's coming from the admin, one of the admins. Okay, so there will be refund information available for Tron Moon also. It's going to probably be the same situation. Look at your total amount deposited, subtract total withdrawn. If that equals a positive figure of Tron, that's how much you're going to be likely be able to request a refund for. Okay, cool. So Tron Case and Tron Moon are both trying to keep the community strong and positive and are looking towards giving refunds back, which they do not have to do because this is a risk, and no one guaranteed anyone that you can guarantee to make profit. If anyone guarantees you there's a profit, you need to run. Go away. You need to think about your life decisions and don't work with that individual because you cannot guarantee a profit for anything. Nothing in life is guaranteed except death and taxes. That's it. Okay? All right. Now we've got that out of the way. Let's jump back over to our next smart contract that we were looking at. This is going to be Tron Arc. All right. So Tron Arc, it was a smart contract. Now this one pays up 7.5% ROI. Higher risk. And I made a video about these earlier. I did a full review, told you about how the risks are involved with each one of these. They have a Telegram group as well. They have a contract. Now look here. They're up front, right here on the page. Total 27 million TRX invested by 2,300 investors. 27,101 TRX paid out so far. That's a problem. 27,197 invested. 27,101 paid out. That means there's almost no money left in this contract now. Okay? That's why if you want to get in these things, especially the ones that pay higher, you have to get in as early as you can to get those benefits as early as you can. Because Tron Arc came out on July 5th, and as of today's date, they only got 95,000 Tron left. So you better get in there and try to get your Tron out now while you can. Matter of fact, I did a little, I was doing a little check on the contracts, and back on July 23rd, Tron Arc actually had 9,928,000 Tron in the wallet on July 23rd. Here it is 3 days later, and 3 days later, they're down to 95,000. They are getting impacted by the same mindset that the community has of take all your money and run. And that's okay. I understand that. People want to take their money, they got cash out, they got different things they need to do with their money. I get that. But at the same time, if you don't reinvest in these projects, you are pretty much telling yourself that you do not want to make any more money. That's like asking that simple question if somebody says, okay, would you rather have $100,000 today, or would you rather have $500 every single day for the rest of your life? Something like that, right? If you go with the one-time payout, once that payout is gone, there's nothing you can do with that. But if you go with the option that's going to continue to pay you over and over and over again, and there's no end in sight predicted for it, most likely, potentially, you're going to make more money in the long run by having money that's always flowing. That's why we have multiple streams of income. We want the money flowing like a stream. That's why I show you guys these multiple streams of income. So if one of them starts having a problem, you have a second one that's still working. If a second one has a problem, you got a third one working. If a third one has a problem, you got a fourth one working. It's just like having a job. Why would you just consider yourself just to have one job you go to, and that's it? If something goes wrong with that job and you got no other means of support coming in, no other means of income coming in, and your boss decides that he doesn't want you to work there no more, or COVID decides that you can't work this profession anymore for whatever reason, and that job is gone, you got no more income coming in, you're stuck. You are stuck. This is the whole purpose why we have multiple streams of passive income. Passive because we don't want to have to sit there and have to babysit it and have to work over and over and over again. You want to do the action 1 or 2 times and let it continue to pay you from the action you did the first time. Okay? It's just that simple. All right. So Tron Arc, let me see if I have anything left in Tron Arc. Tron Arc. Oh, okay. So Tron Arc says I have $130 in here. Okay. I'm sorry, 130 Tron available. I've already reached out. I've already, reached my goal. I've got all my money back. I was in profit already. But let's see if we can get this 130 Tron out. Let's see if it'll actually withdraw. Probably. It says there's 900. Oh, withdrawal processed. Okay, cool. Cool. If that worked, then this website should reset. And the eligible amount here should go to 0. Earnings amount should go to 0. I don't see it resetting. I'm going to refresh. When I refresh, I have the exact same numbers. When I go to the wallet, refresh the wallet, did not hit the wallet. So there it is. So Tron Arc is not paying out. So Tron Case 1.0, do not invest in. It's gone. Tron Case, go to Tron Case Pro if you want to continue. Tron Moon, do not invest in. It's gone. Wait 2 days for the new Tron Moon to come out. Okay? Tron Arc is gone. It's not paying. You got to move on. Okay? All right. So we know this. We know these are a risk. We know these things will go away after whatever period of time. So you have to go ahead and reap your rewards from multiple points of impact, multiple smart contracts, multiple passive income streams to make sure you have the money flowing for you. Kind of recap back to Tron Moon. The Tron Moon actually does have 2 contracts in it, and it was the Tron Moon, the regular Tron Moon, and the compounding plan. Now, the contract we looked at was for the regular Tron Moon, but the smart contract, the second one, the compounding smart contract, is still a secondary, completely different contract that was helped to feed the original, but the compound contract actually locked in your funds. So if you look down to where you see my page here, see, I was withdrawing lots of Tron Moon from the original. Got plenty of profit from there. Thank you. And I've been doing a lot of reinvestments. But as you see, I still have 14 days for my very first one to reach its full potential. Didn't happen for 300%. Oh well, I'm cool with that. But scrolling on down, the compound plan. Did they move the compound plan? They moved it. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and look at the compound contract. Compound contract still shows there's 1,639 Tron in there. And you know what I bet they did? They moved it because it used to be you could just scroll down here and go below the original information for this first contract and keep scrolling and see the compounding contract, but you can't see it anymore. And I know why they did that. They did that to prevent people from trying to take the money and run, because there is a cut and run feature for the compounding plan. If you wanted to break the contract and not wait the 50 days to get your compounding money, you could break that and just leave. They stopped. They have basically removed that feature from the website. The website is simply just a pretty face of what's actually happening on the contract itself. Because a lot of people don't know how to use the contract itself. They're used to using websites. So the website can be modified to give you different access to the actual smart contract behind it. And that's probably say there's no actual money here. There's no the compounding plan for Tron Moon's not here. But if you go to the link, like I just showed you, you can still see that the compounding plan right here does still have 1,639 Tron in there. So that's still going to be available. What's going to happen with that money? I can't say. I don't know. But I put in money I could afford to lose, so we rolled the dice, and hopefully that money will get compounded like we were told, and we can withdraw that when the lock date has been released. All right, cool. And then moving on finally to our latest. Oh, no. Sorry, not our latest. Sorry, it might be a little long video, and I apologize for that. But then we also have TronLine. Now, TronLine is not a smart contract. I don't care what you say about it. It's not a smart contract. And the way I know it's not a smart contract is because they don't advertise, for one thing, their contract anywhere. Nowhere on here do they put a link to say, look at the contract. That is another risk factor right there. I knew that. I told you that when I first got into the program a few weeks back. And I'm cool with that. Now this one we can see they put their numbers here on the front page. There's 8,100 people in the community. There is 973,000 Tron invested with 719 paid out. So there's still about 260,000 Tron roughly. 260,000 Tron is still roughly in the wallet, so they can pay out. Now, the cool thing about TronLine is different from the other ones we talked about so far, is that TronLine actually has a automatic reinvest option. So right now, I'm available to withdraw 1,125 Tron. Half of that is going to get reinvested, so that's going to keep money flowing into this project, and that's a good thing. That's what the other smart contracts were missing. They didn't have money flowing back into the project. Okay, TronLine does have money flowing back in. TronLine, you actually earn from the people above you in line, because when you come in, you're in a line of Tron users. You're in a Tron line, so you get to, depending on how much you have invested, you're going to earn from this line, and you're going to earn from people above you. This is my position at 0, 0 right here. You're going to earn from the people above you. I'm earning up to level 20 above me, and you're going to earn from the people below you. Okay, and I'm earning myself down to level 30 down below you. Now, how do you earn? Well, you earn whenever somebody actually above you in that list, that 20, or below you in that 30, whatever your number is, when they make their own contribution, you get referral rewards for that. Okay, and then when they withdraw, a reinvestment goes back in the contract again. So that's a good thing. Okay, now if you go over here to the Telegram group, like I've been telling you guys, you need to go to the Telegram group for these programs. You will see now that there are some updates that have been going on. Now this is the latest update right here, but we're going to kind of scroll back a little bit here. They're talking about they had some issues with the domain IP. Okay, and here's the biggest update. Over the last 3 days, we had a major attack on our server. This is from July 22nd, 4 days ago, and people were getting paid out incorrectly. So basically, people were getting more than they were actually entitled to, and so they had to close this website down. So they fixed all of that, and you can read all this in your own time. I'm not going to read all of this to you. You know where to find it. You can go ahead and read it at your own time. But the major difference that we wanted to point out is that now they said the minor updates is over. Withdrawals have started. The minimum withdrawal is 100 TRX. The maximum is now 7,500. So they put a cap on how much can be withdrawn, which is good. That's another good thing that's going to keep them running longer. However, it does say, going forward, to maintain the smooth run of the system, admin will approve all your payouts within 2 hours from the back end. That is another factor showing this is not a smart contract, because smart contracts don't have an admin needed to approve anything. They're done instantly on the network. Okay, even Tron Case that didn't pay out. It didn't pay out because there truly isn't enough funds in there for me to get my money, because other people have tried getting their money before me, and the contract really doesn't have enough money to pay everybody, so it's over with. Okay, they're not talking about Tron Arc coming back because they're a high risk and they're not trying to be here for the long term. TronLine is, Tron Case Pro is, Tron Moon, the second generation is. Those are the ones you want to look out for going forward. They will be around. Okay, so it says, we'll approve all payouts within 2 hours from the back end. You can withdraw 24 hours a day, but admin will approve within, will happen from 10 a.m. Singapore time till 1 a.m. Singapore time. Any withdrawals requested between 12:30 a.m. morning to 10 a.m. will be verified and sent after 10 a.m. Singapore time. All right. So for me, it's 2:15 here on July 26th. Let's go ahead and see what is the local time in Singapore. Can't even spell. There it is. Come. Local time in Singapore is 5:16. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning there. Okay. So if I go ahead and make my request now from TronLine, I know that they're not going to approve this money until 10 a.m. their time. It's a few hours from now. That's okay. I'm cool with that. But I want to go ahead and put in my request now and see if we can get this money out. All right. Cool. So I got 1,125 to withdraw. Half that's going to get reinvested for me automatically. Half will go to my wallet. For you, your ratio might be different. It might be 60-40. I've been in here put a lot in from the very beginning. I started with 1,000 Tron, and I'm currently up to 12,498 because of this reinvest feature. Is the whole reason that made me automatically upgrade to the higher levels, which is what raised me to be able to benefit from so many people above me and so many people below me. Okay, so I really like Tron Moon, even though it's not a smart contract. I know the risk. I like it. Let's go ahead and submit that request. All right, and usually we get an update here. Withdrawal request made successfully. Okay, cool. So if we go to Office and go to Withdrawal History, and then that's going to update. Now, because they reset everything, withdrawal history is only going to show the last, your since the withdrawal or since the reset was done, just 2 days, yesterday actually, on the 25th. So that's why you only see 2 in the withdrawal history, because there's more details on Telegram telling you this all got reset. Now let's see if it hit the wallet. Normally it was instant before when it was hitting the wallet, but we know now it's not going to hit the wallet right away because the Telegram told us that the admin must approve it when they get to 10 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, so not worried about that. That'll be coming up later. But then finally, we're going to move on to our last smart contract, and that is Tron Sense. All right, so Tron Sense is the highest paying smart contract. This is a smart contract, and we'll go ahead and look at it. It earns 200% in 30 days time. I've been in for a few days, and this one actually pays out quite a lot. But let's go ahead and look at the contract. Tron Sense has 2,880,000. They started on July the 11th. When I reviewed this contract back on, nope, not that one. That's not the one we needed. That's the one we needed. When I reviewed Tron Sense back on July 23rd, it was at 2,687,000. On July 24th, it had gone up to 3,085,000. And then we see as of right now, we can see that we are at 2,880,000. So from the last time we looked at it, it was at what, 3,085,000 2 days ago. So it's gone down 1 million so far. That's okay. Still doing great. Still got some great amounts there. But the cool thing about Tron Sense is that when you check out your wallet statistics right here, you'll see that you actually have a basic profit of 8% payout. 8% payout is what they start off with. They have a whole bonus. Their whole bonus is 0.3% every 24 hours. So 0.3% is so you start with 8% day 1. Day 2, you get 0.3 added to that. Okay. Day 3, you get 0.3 added to that. Day 4, you get 0.3 added to that. Okay, and I think it does it 3 times, but I'm not sure. But as of right now, I'm making 9.1%. Okay, and the other thing that it doesn't tell you here is that it says here if you click the withdraw button, you'll instantly get all your deposit earnings and affiliate bonuses with a single transaction. It doesn't tell you here, but you actually don't get it all because they do an auto compound. So you will see the money go back into your own contract. Okay. Got a few people gone in with me. They've taken the risk. Thank you. Congratulations on taking action so you can get paid. Keep an eye on the contract at all times. And join the Telegram group and watch Telegram for any updates. But as we wrap up this video, I'm going to do a live withdrawal. And we're going to see how this pays out. The 2,360. It should go ahead and put half of that back in. Or half of that will get split. So we'll see how the split comes out here. So let's watch this. You'll see the total invested amount go up because it's going to reinvest for me. And I'm going to lose my whole bonus of 0.9. It's going to drop back down to 8%. I think it's 8.2 because of the wallet balance. You get a little bit extra. But this is the high risk smart contract. We're going to go ahead and make our withdrawal because we know there's about 2 million in the contract according to the contract check we just did a few moments ago. Boom. All right, so it got reset. Now, if we had done that on one of the other contracts that had no money in it, then this amount wouldn't even matter. That reset would just be false information because the money didn't really get paid out. But then we know there's money in Tron Sense, the one I'm looking at right now. And we see here, we know there's money in there because my total investment amount went up. I got recontributed automatically or compounded automatically. Now since I have 4 deposits instead of 3. Okay? And let's go ahead and check the wallet. Go ahead and go into the total amounts and received, boom, 2,124. So from all the smart contracts I've shown you today, the one that is still paying out right now at this moment, July 26, is Tron Sense. It is the highest paying, the biggest risk. It is a smart contract, but it is paying instantly. And it auto compounds for you. So now I'm earning 8.2% off of this new higher amount. I started with 4,000. I put 2,000 more in myself, and this other 734 has been added here, has been compounded for me. So now I'm earning not off of 4,000, not off of 6,000, but now off of 6,734 at 8.2%. So you want to do some simple math real quick? This is going to tell me, it's going to go ahead and give me 6,734 times 8.2%, 552 Tron per day without any referrals and before any additional whole bonuses get added to that. Okay, so this is Brian Farrell. I just want to show you my overview, my updates overall on everything that's been happening in the last month here, to kind of give you that full big picture. Now it's time for you to go ahead and decide what you want to do for you. Do your own due diligence, take your own actions, seek your own results, get your own rewards. Okay, and I'll show you once again, this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and never spend money you cannot afford to lose. Cool. So now that we've got that wrapped up, below this video, you're going to find a like button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, like this video. You'll also find some comments below. Go ahead and check the comments for the links on every single thing I showed you, including the form on how to request your refund from Tron Case if you were involved in that. I'll put that link below this video. You'll find all the links in the comments and in the description of this video, as YouTube sometimes does not like to provide the full link in the description. Therefore, I also put it in the pinned comments underneath the video as well. If you want to get started with any of these programs, go ahead and go ahead and copy the address or the referral link, paste it into the wallet of your choice, whether that be Klever or TronLink. I prefer TronLink. Paste it in that wallet. Or if you're online and you're on the computer like I am, go ahead and use your TronLink Chrome browser extension, and you'll paste that into your web address of that same browser. Okay, that will go ahead and link up your wallet to that contract, so you're automatically connected each and every time you come back, and that way you can get the best updates for you. All right, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can get added to my list and see all the videos I've made on the passive journey, and as we continue to make the passive income for 2021. I do have some other things I'm going to be showing you guys that's still making some passive income. Got a brand new smart contract coming on its way. Can't say too much about it right now, but it's going to solve all these problems we talked about today. I told you all these problems because there's a new contract that I can't share with you yet. The master developers have teased it with me so far. We've been going over it, and I'll bring that to you when it's fully functional and tested. And it's designed to resolve these flaws that we've talked about in this video. And I thank you very much for taking me to the very end. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Be sure to look out for the very next videos coming up. It's going to be very important for you to take a look at that. Do your own due diligence, reap your own rewards. And this is Brian Farrell signing out. Peace.